Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today is day 13 of my Halloween makeup looks, and I decided to bring you guys a half glam, half sugar skull makeup look. This makeup look is also a collaboration with a really good friend of mine that I have been friends with since the beginning of time on Instagram. But her name is VANNA. I'm pretty sure you guys know who she is because she's super amazing, and she's literally killing the makeup game right now, so make sure to go check out her Instagram and her YouTube. But other than that, you guys, I really hope you guys like this makeup look, and if you guys want to see how I did it, then go ahead and keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a white eyeliner pencil, and I'm drawing a line down the middle of my face so I know where I want to differentiate the skull side from the glam side. And then I'm going to be taking a white cream paint that I've been using this entire Halloween, so you guys probably know what this white cream is by now. And I'm just buffing that into the face. Then I'm going to be setting that white cream with a white face powder that I got from Hot Topic like always. And then after that, I'm going to be taking an eyeshadow from Sugarpill. This one is Love Plus, and I'm going to be taking that on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be sketching out the eye shape of the skull. With that red eyeshadow, I'm going to be sketching out other parts of the face. Right now, I'm going to be sketching out the nose. Then I'm going to be taking more of that red eyeshadow and sketching out a temple. And then I'm going to be taking it and carving out my bone structure, where my cheekbones are, and then onto my jawline as well. Now I'm going in with an orange eyeshadow. This one is also from Sugarpill. This one is called Flamepoint, and I'm going to be placing that in all the hollowed out areas of the face. I'm leaving the middle portion open of all those hollowed out areas for another eyeshadow. I'm going to be taking a yellow eyeshadow. This one is called Buttercupcake, also from Sugarpill, and I'm placing that on the rest of all the areas of the hollowed out portions of my face. Starting on the detailing, I'm going to be adding a circle on the middle of my forehead because I'm going to be placing a spider there. Next, I'm creating some shadows on the bottom of my chin because I'm going to add a spider web there later. Then I'm taking a black face paint from Snazaroo and a detail brush, and I'm going to be outlining all the skull shapes, including around the eyes and then the temple area and onto the cheekbone area as well. Moving back over to that spider detail, I'm taking that black face paint on a detail brush, and I'm going to be outlining that circle. I did mess up just a little bit, so I thickened that line just a tad. But then I'm going to be creating the body of the spider, and I'm just putting that underneath the bottom of the circle. And then I'm going to be creating the legs, and this part was super hard for me to film, so I'm super sorry if you can't see it, but I just created some little lines coming off from that middle portion of the spider. This is what the spider ended up looking like. But then now I'm going to be creating some lines on that chin portion where the spider web is going to go, making some lines and then connecting it with those little spider web lines, making sure that it all meets up right back to the middle part of that line in the spider web. I wanted to add a little bit more detailing around the teeth, so I went in and I added some lines in between each tooth, and then I'm going to be starting on those swirls and other lines on the face. Make sure to keep your elbow rested on a table or something when doing this, just so your lines are as steady as possible. But I'm still using that black face paint and detail brush, and I'm going to be sketching out the lines first. Then I went back in on the swirls to darken them a little bit because they did lose a little bit of shape and color. But now I'm going to go back to the forehead area, and I'm going to be adding the lines from where the spiderweb is going to start. And I didn't film this part, so I'm super sorry about it, but I did put in some more eyeshadow coming from that tip point of the spiderweb. I just added some more red, orange, and yellow eyeshadow gradiating out onto my face. Then I'm just connecting those lines that I made with those spiderweb lines. Then, as if the teeth didn't have enough detail around it already, I took a NYX Vivid Brights liner. This one is Vivid Fire, and I added some curved lines around each of the teeth. I also took that liner up onto my eyes, and I put them in between each of the little curved shapes I have on my eyes. I also took that liner onto the swirls, and I added a little dot in the middle of each of them. This part may not be that necessary just because we're going to be adding some crystals there later. But then I took that liner onto all of the hollowed out areas of my face, and I added some little lines onto those as well. Moving on to the beauty portion of the face, I did rush through this part of the tutorial just because there are thousands and thousands of makeup tutorials on beauty makeup here on YouTube, and I didn't want to add to it just because I am learning myself. But go ahead and do your own personal preference of a beauty makeup. I wanted to do a black smoky eye with a red lip. And if you guys want to know any of the products that I used on this beauty side of the face, it will be down in the description below. So go ahead and check that if you want to know any of the products I used here. But I will recommend using this glitter and the glitter that I put on top of my lips. Those two products were hella amazing. One is from Stila and one is from Kat Von D. So make sure to go check my description if you want to know which products those were. But other than that, you guys go ahead and do that beauty makeup. Then I went in and created that line going down the middle of my face. I did thicken up the line just a little bit, and then I added some cracks going onto the beauty portion of the face, just because I didn't want it to be a stark line going down the middle of the face. I wanted to add a little bit of interest. Then I went in with a brown eyeshadow and added some shadowing onto the skull part of the face. Then I went in with a little bit of concealer and I put that on the higher points of the face on the beauty side, just so it looks like the beauty side is overlapping onto the skull side. And then I went in with these contact lenses. I only put one in, but this is in the style Avatar from camoeyes.com. Then I put on my wig and my costume, and I think you're done. I really hope you guys like this makeup look. I definitely had a lot of fun creating it for you guys. Don't forget to go over to VANNA's channel and subscribe and follow her on Instagram to see more of her amazing makeup work. And if you guys do create one of my makeup looks for Halloween, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see how it turned out. Other than that, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It does really help me. Turn on post notifications so you guys know when I post a new video. And other than that, you guys, I will see y'all later. Bye!